Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. I was looking over Sunday's day games that are going to be going down tomorrow, trying to find out what I thought was going to be the best matchup to make a video on. Seeing how my San Francisco 49ers don't play until Monday against the Minnesota Vikings, so I thought I would just entertain everybody with a little bit of a football video here, with a little bit of a preview. And I thought that the Green Bay Packers versus the Chicago Bears was probably going to be one of the best games on paper until I opened this up, and I didn't really realize how much the Green Bay Packers own the Chicago Bears. I always thought of this as a sort of a big time rivalry between these two teams, and I thought that they were going to be pretty fairly openly matched up, even though Green Bay is sort of one of the runaway teams that I think a lot of people are picking to win the Super Bowl this year. Nothing really, to me, honestly, puts Green Bay above everybody else. I don't know if it's just because of the way that Green Bay has built a team over the last few years, and they've always been a strong contender. But something over the last few months have really pointed towards the Packers as being the one team that everyone has really gone against. If you look at the rivalry between the Packers and the Bears, it's kind of been openly one-sided. When you look at how these teams have matched up against each other. Last time, the Packers and the Bears matched up, I believe it was at Soldier Field, and Green Bay handed them an embarrassing 55-14 loss in this game, as well as, Green Bay has won, which is 11 of the last 13 times that these two teams have matched up. It's pretty much been, one team kicking the other team's butt. I like the Bears this year. I think they got a good team. They're going to be going with Cutler. Green Bay Packers, of course, they lost Jordy Nelson to a season-ending knee injury in the preseason, and they're going to be having to go out there without him. The Packers still have a pretty loaded offense. You're always going to have to count on Aaron Rodgers, being there under center as the quarterback. Eddie Lacy coming out of the backfield. They still have the receivers out there of Randall Cobb, Devontae Adams, and also James Jones rejoining the team. So I don't think that the Packers are really going to be missing much out there. If you think about what has been going down, honestly, it's hard to look past how one team has really been kicking the other team's butt for all these times. When Aaron Rodgers versus Jay Cutler, quarterback versus quarterback. Cutler hasn't played that well against the Packers. Aaron Rodgers has won 10 of those games that these guys have played when they've gone head to head. It's 10-1 in favor of Aaron Rodgers. Since joining the Bears in 2009, Cutler has just not been able to play well against this team. If you think about even their playoff appearance a few years ago, the Bears went in and lost 44-29 to the Bears, and he just hasn't been the guy to go in that direction. Jay Cutler has lost 8 consecutive starts against the Packers, with the last win coming in Week 3 of the 2010 season. It just hasn't been a good thing to lace up again. Eddie Lacy coming out of the backfield would be a great fantasy pick to go for this. He scored a touchdown in each of the last 4 games against the Bears. And the Bears defense is going to be one of the main things that they're going to have to rely on in this game and really pack on them if they want to be in this game and have it be close. You're going to have to be looking at that defense to maybe making some moves and seeing what we got. I picked the Packers to win this game, but as always, I think this should be a fun game and a good game to kick off NFL Sunday, Week 1.